Let's dive deeper into Facebook's big crypto bet with Cameron Chell. He's the chairman of ICOX Innovations. Cameron, why is Facebook getting into this market? To Dan's point, this seems like a terrible time for them to be doing anything like this.
Well, I think the first thing that's really important to understand is that Facebook's not really looking at this as a crypto or an altcoin or something like that. This is a stable coin that really will be acting more as a payment wallet. So very similar to how your Visa, your MasterCard, and your PayPal or your Google Pay or your Apple Pay would work. This is Facebook's answer to that. Now, Facebook has a distinct advantage that they probably have the biggest network effect corporately in the world. So when they introduce a coin to a couple of billion people, which will effectively act as a digital wallet, allowing them to purchase goods on Facebook, allowing them to do peer-to-peer transfers on Facebook, allowing even for their constituents or their everybody that's on Facebook to be rewarded for the amount of data that they actually give access to Facebook. I think this is actually a move by Facebook to build some credibility. And the notion that they're bringing in the Visa, the MasterCard, the PayPals, and the Ubers is to bring a sense of community around this and credibility. The amount that those individual companies are investing is very small for them. And I'm not sure that they really understand the total complexity of what Facebook is building. But they're all betting that this is certainly has a lot of upside opportunity, and so they want to be involved in that.
Yeah, Cameron, when you look at the companies that are signing on here, while they may not completely understand what Facebook has in mind, it's almost like they have to do it. They have to stay in the game, because companies like Visa and MasterCard were very fearful that other payment systems would come on board and challenge them. So at least they're saying, look, at least we have, our big toe in the game. Do you think it's more a decision of survival of the fittest for them to be involved in this?
Well, at the very least, they're hedging their bet. You see other very credible organizations like JP Morgan and Starbucks. They're all moving towards this digital currency revolution, which is really the biggest potential or the killer app within the cryptocurrency market. At ICOX, that's what we do. We build digital currency for Fortune 5,000 companies that aren't going to go out and build these things themselves, because it is a very highly regulated market to be integrated with the federal banking system, to have your money transmitter licenses, to do all of that and then build it on a blockchain infrastructure, which quite frankly, folks like JP Morgan did, because the cost savings and the data that you're able to collect and the better service you can provide your customers is monumental. Now, you take that and you multiply that across a couple billion users that Facebook has. This potentially is more than just a trend. This is a seminal moment in the blockchain space, in my opinion, without question.
Cameron, yes, it is. It could be a seminal moment. Do you think this is the type of moment that will send Bitcoin prices up 50% over 2 weeks?
I don't think it's going to hurt Bitcoin prices, but the success of the global coin or Project Libra, and I'm a Libra as well, so high hopes for this, is really sentimental at best. I think it will be a vote of confidence for the underlying technology, and it will have a positive effect on Bitcoin. But there's no direct correlation.
So, Cameron, what we do know, we know very little about this coin, but Facebook is saying its cryptocurrency network will be separate from Facebook's platform. Do you think that gives Facebook some cover with users and possibly with regulators by dividing the two?
Well, directly, I think they're trying to do that, but I think intrinsically, it's obviously tied. It is the Project Libra or the global coin. It is initially a currency for that market. They're going to monetize the network effect that they've got amongst there. But I do agree with you that the notion that bringing in these other partners and trying to have a wall of separation will hopefully start to answer some of the questions Facebook has had around maybe their potential impartiality or their partiality, if you will, to the data or the things that they're allowing on or not allowing on their network. But they'll try to have this as separate as possible. But rest assured, they're not going to lose control of it.